guys, it's Allie, and thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Rapid City Public Library's Wednesday Fantastic Crafts. Today, we're going to be making fire-breathing dragons, and we're going to learn a little bit about taking deep breaths, just like a dragon would have to do before they breathed fire. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys, keep logging your books in your summer reading logs. We just hit our first week where you can turn in your 25-day log. So if you have been reading for 25 days and you've marked it all in your log, go ahead and bring that in and you get a free book and a free small prize. While you're here, make sure to grab another reading log and then you can enter to win some of these really cool big prizes that we have. Let me show you two of the examples that I have today. My first prize example for the larger prizes after reading for 50 days is this Sparkle Magic 3D Gemstone Mosaic Kit. This is a really cool art kit that you can make 3D looking pictures with, and it comes with tons and tons of beautiful gemstones that you can put on top of your pictures. Lots of fun if you like to create and get artsy. And our next example prize, I'm really excited about this one, you guys. It is a crystal aquarium. This is a crystal growing kit. So it comes with everything you need to grow 4 crystals of your own in this little tank. It comes with these rocks, the growing solution. It even comes with a cool poster. So you can grow your very own crystals at home and learn a little bit about how crystals are made. Did you know that we have crystals here in the Black Hills in a lot of the caves around town? You should go and visit them sometime with your family and you can see some of those crystals too. Well, all right guys, let's talk about our craft for today. So we're going to be making fire-breathing dragons, and to operate our fire-breathing dragons or to make them work, we're going to need to use our own breath. So take a big deep breath in right now and breathe out. Now we're going to do that one more time, but I want you to think about how the air travels in your body when you breathe in and when you breathe out. Let's try again and think about how that air is traveling. So what I noticed is when I breathe in, my air first goes in either my nose or my mouth, which over here on this diagram, you can kind of see our path of air as well. So when we breathe in, it goes in through our nose or our mouth. It goes down, number 3, which is our trachea or windpipe. It then goes into our bronchi, which go into our lungs and help distribute oxygen into our lungs. So those bronchi come down here and they feed into our lungs, kind of like giving them blood that carries lots of good oxygen. And that way we can breathe in and absorb all of that oxygen. And then when we blow out, it's the exact opposite process. So when we blow out, when we have a big breath in us, our lungs are full. And when we blow out, that air goes back up our trachea or our windpipe and out our nose and our mouth. If you take a bigger breath, you're going to blow even more. And when you constrict your mouth, you can blow even harder, just like we're going to need to do for our activity today. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at what's in our craft packs today. In this week's Take and Make craft kit, you should have some tissue paper strips, 2 pom-poms, 2 googly eyes, 2 little jewel gem stickers, your cup, a sheet of glue dots, a pencil, your instructions, and a piece of construction paper. Now before we get started, your first step is you want to sharpen your pencil because we're going to use that in our first step. So I'm going to move all of this away. All right, once we have our sharpened pencil, we're going to very carefully put our cup upside down, and you want to draw a hole right in the middle of the bottom of your cup. See that? Now we're going to use that sharpened pencil to poke down and poke a hole right through. And you want the hole to be about as wide as your pencil. So we'll stick it through all the way and wiggle it around to make sure we have a good hole there. And then you can pop it out. So now we have a hole at the bottom of our cup. All right, our next step. You can take your construction paper and you can wrap it around your cup if you want to. If you would like a different color dragon than what the color of the cup you have is, I'm going to use the white, and I'm actually going to draw some scales on my dragon. So you can grab your markers and you can draw whatever pattern you want on your dragon. This is going to be his head. Now we don't need to draw eyeballs or nostrils because we're going to be adding those later. So I'm going to draw this and I'll be right back. All right, so I've drawn a little bit on my cup. I've designed it how I would like it to be. I might add some more colors later, you never know. Let's move on to our next step. We're going to need our instruction booklet for this step, and you're going to need a pair of scissors because we are going to be cutting out the dragon spine template from your instruction booklet. So carefully take some scissors and we're going to cut this out. Once your spine template is cut out, we're going to fold it along those dotted lines. So very carefully, it doesn't matter which way you fold it. We're just going to fold right on the dotted lines. That way we have an area that we can stick onto our cup. So let's go ahead and get our glue dots now, and we're going to use 2 glue dots. So using these 2 glue dots, remember these are really sticky, guys. So the best way to do it is put it on your finger, and then we'll put it where you want it on your cup. So I'm going to place both of my glue dots before I put my spine template on. All right, and now we can just stick our spine right on the dragon cup. There we go. So now your spine is attached to your dragon cup, and let's move on to the next step. We can actually put our cup away for a second because we need our pom-poms and our googly eyes. Some of you might have googly eyes that are sticky on the back. They're just like stickers. So if you have that, go ahead and peel that off, and you're just going to attach it to your pom-pom. Press kind of hard, not too hard. You don't want to break the googly eye, but you want it to stick really good there. There we go. And now I'm going to do the other one as well. If your googly eyes do not have stickers on the back, you can use 2 glue dots for this step. All right, now we have our 2 dragon googly eyes. Next step, we are going to attach our eyes to our dragon. So we want to attach our eyes on the opposite sides of the spine and kind of towards the back of your cup, because the big part, the open part of your cup, is going to be the dragon's mouth. So let's get some glue dots. I'm going to stick one on this side, and we'll press that in there really good. Perfect. That one stays. Let's do the other one. All right. Starting to look a little bit more like a dragon head now, huh? There we go. Our next step is we're going to make this a little bit easier by taking the glue dots and take about 8 glue dots, and you just want to put them on the inside of your cup, all along the rim on the inside of your cup. Okay, now I have glue dots all around the rim of my cup. You can kind of see them there on the inside. And now what we're going to do is start taking these individual pieces of tissue paper and just glue one to each glue dot. So just press it on there. You can alternate colors. I'm going to alternate my colors a little bit. Let's see, we'll put a red one next. All right, and now our fire-breathing dragons are ready to go. So what you need to do is blow through this hole that we made with your pencil, and your dragon's flames will dance around. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today as we made our fire-breathing dragons. They're pretty fun to make, they're pretty fun to play with, and like I said, you can go back and decorate them as much as you want to or as little as you want to. Well, make sure to tune in next week for our next craft. We're going to be making climbing dragons. Also remember to keep logging your hours in the summer, or excuse me, logging your reading in the summer reading log. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can get up-to-date notices for all of our YouTube videos that we post here at the Rapid City Public Library. Well, thanks so much again, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.